Welcome to the operating room of your mind. We are about to perform surgery on the single greatest obstacle standing between you and the life you want. It's not your boss, it's not the economy, and it's not your spouse. It is your own biology. Have you ever watched someone implode over a minor inconvenience? Maybe it was a barista getting their order wrong, or someone cutting them off in traffic. In a split second, a calm, rational adult transforms into a reactive child. We have all been there. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That split-second reaction is costing you a fortune. It is costing you promotions, it is destroying your relationships, and it is keeping you trapped in a cycle of regret. In this audiobook, we are going to dismantle the myth that your emotions are sacred guides. We are going to expose them for what they often are, primitive biological glitches that were designed for a world that no longer exists. You will learn the science of the Amygdala Hijack, the 4-step protocol to stop a meltdown in its tracks, and how to turn your darkest emotions into high-octane fuel for success. So ask yourself, are you the master of your mind or just a passenger in a vehicle driven by a toddler? The promise of non-reactivity. Your emotions are not your friends. They are data, yes, but they are not commands. In the modern world, a hair-trigger emotional response is a liability, not an asset. The most successful people, the CEOs, the elite athletes, the top negotiators, share one superpower: non-reactivity. This isn't about becoming a robot. It's not about suppression. It is about the ultimate human skill, the ability to feel an intense emotion, acknowledge it, and then choose a strategic response based on logic rather than a primitive impulse. It is the ability to pause the film of your life, edit the script, and then press play. The hidden cost of reactivity. Most people have no idea what their lack of control is costing them in real dollars and cents. The professional cost. Imagine you are in a high-stakes board meeting. A colleague challenges your proposal. Your heart rate spikes. You feel disrespected. Before you can stop yourself, you snap back with a defensive, sharp comment. In 60 seconds, you have damaged a reputation it took you 10 years to build. The relationship cost. You are arguing with your partner about whose turn it is to do the dishes. Suddenly, you are shouting about things that happened 3 years ago. You're not fighting about dishes anymore. You're eroding the foundation of your marriage. The biological cost. Every time you react impulsively, you're actually training your brain to be weaker. You flood your system with cortisol, the stress hormone, which literally shrinks your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for smart decisions. You are making yourself dumber by getting angry. Chapter 1. The Science of Sabotage. Why your brain betrays you. The primitive alarm system. To defeat the enemy, you must understand the enemy. Meet the amygdala. It's a tiny almond-shaped structure deep in your brain, and it is your personal alarm system. Its job is to keep you alive. The problem? It is outdated software. Your amygdala cannot tell the difference between a saber-toothed tiger trying to eat you and a passive-aggressive email from your boss named David. When David sends that email, your amygdala screams danger. It triggers a hijack. Blood rushes away from your logic centers and into your muscles. You literally lose access to your intelligence just when you need it most. You become a reactive animal. Your triggers are your teachers. Here is a hard pill to swallow. If something triggers you, it is not about them. It is about you. A trigger is a spotlight illuminating a part of you that is unhealed or insecure. Let's say you hate it when people speak to you in a condescending tone. Why? Does it remind you of how your father spoke to you? Does it trigger a deep-seated fear that you aren't smart enough? When someone triggers you, they are handing you a map to your own insecurities. Instead of reacting, you have an opportunity to be curious. You can step out of the emotional storm and observe it like a scientist. So the next time you feel that heat rising in your chest, ask yourself, is this a threat to my life or just a threat to my ego? Chapter 2. The 12 Daily Habits for Instant Control. Chemical Countdown and the Power of Breath. When you are triggered, your brain is flooded with chemicals. But here's the hack. These chemicals have a half-life. If you can delay your reaction by just 5 seconds, the chemical surge subsides. This is the chemical countdown. Close your eyes.
Count to 5. You are literally waiting for the poison to leave your system. Then, you must harness the king of the mind, your breath. When you are stressed, you breathe shallowly. This tells your brain you are in danger. You can hack this system. Try the box breathing technique used by Navy SEALs. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. This creates a physical override switch, forcing your nervous system out of fight and flight and back into rest and digest. Root cause analysis. Don't just feel the anger, interrogate it. Become a detective of your own psyche. Why did that comment sting? Why are you holding on to resentment towards Mike from accounting for a comment he made last week? Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Often, we don't even know what we are feeling. We just feel bad. Name it to tame it. Are you angry, or are you actually just embarrassed? Are you frustrated, or are you actually lonely? When you label an emotion, you move activity from the emotional brain to the logical brain. You strip the monster of its power. Managing the boiling point. Stress is the fuel for reactivity.
If you are chronically stressed, your fuse is short. You need to vent the pressure daily. Write in a journal, talk to a therapist, or if words fail you, move your body. Go for a run, sing at the top of your lungs in your car. Do whatever you need to do to release that energy constructively. You must also learn to spot your boiling point. This is the moment right before you snap. Your hands might shake, your jaw might clench. When you feel this, you must physically remove yourself from the situation. Walk away. It is better to be impolite and leave than to stay and say something you cannot take back. Chapter 3. The Stop Method, your emergency protocol. When the heat is on, you don't have time for deep psychoanalysis. You need a tactical response. Enter the Stop Method. This is your emergency brake for the mind. S. Stop. Physically stop. If you are typing a furious text message, drop the phone. If you are mid-sentence, shut your mouth. Freeze. Do not let another millisecond of action occur. T. Take a breath. Execute the breathing protocol we discussed. Deep inhale, slow exhale. You are signaling to your biology that you are safe. You are manually rebooting your computer.
O. Observe. Now become the observer. Look at the situation like a fly on the wall. Separate the facts from the stories. Fact: Sarah didn't text you back. Story: Sarah hates you and is disrespecting you. Are there other explanations? Maybe Sarah is driving. Maybe Sarah is in a meeting. Be curious, not judgmental. P. Proceed. Only now, once you are calm and objective, do you move forward. Ask yourself, what would my best self do right now? What response gets me closer to my goals? Sometimes, the most powerful move is to do absolutely nothing. So, are you reacting to the past or creating your future? Chapter 4. Advanced Emotional Alchemy. Now we move from damage control to optimization. How do the elite turn negative emotions into gold? Cognitive reframing. You can't always change what happens to you, but you can always change the frame you put around it. Imagine you are giving a presentation and you see John looking at his phone. Frame A. John is bored. I am boring. I am failing. Result: anxiety. Frame B. John is taking notes on my brilliant ideas. Result: confidence. Same event, different frame, different reality. You have the power to choose the frame that empowers you.
Transforming negative emotions. Negative emotions are just energy. Energy can be redirected. Anger is high-octane fuel. It is a mobilizing force. Don't use it to break things, use it to build things. Use that rage to crush a workout, to focus intensely on a project, or to advocate for yourself assertively. Fear is data. It tells you what you care about. Don't let it stop you, let it sharpen you. Frustration means you're growing. It means your current skills don't match your ambition yet. Good. Use that frustration to drive your learning. Building emotional resilience. You need to build an emotional immune system. This starts with the basics: sleep, nutrition, exercise. If you're sleeping 5 hours a night and running on caffeine and sugar, you are emotionally fragile. You cannot have a $1 million mindset with a dollar store biology. Optimize your sleep. Eat protein to stabilize your blood sugar. Lift weights. Build a vessel that can handle the storm. Chapter 5. Non-reactivity in relationships and leadership. Connection over control. In relationships, reactivity is usually an attempt to control. You want to win the argument.
You want to be right. Non-reactivity is a choice for connection. It says, I value us more than I value my ego. You only control 50% of any relationship, your side of the street. Keep your side clean. Be the lighthouse, not the storm. Emotional Aikido. Aikido is a martial art that uses the opponent's energy against them. You can do this emotionally. When someone attacks you verbally, don't block it, don't attack back. Pivot. If someone says, your idea is stupid, don't get defensive. Say, I hear that you're frustrated with the concept. What part specifically doesn't work for you? You have just turned a fight into a collaboration. You have validated them without agreeing with them. That is power. Unshakable confidence. True confidence isn't feeling like you're perfect. It's knowing that you can handle whatever happens. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Shift your focus from how do I look to how can I help? When you focus on service, on adding value, your self-consciousness evaporates. You aren't worried about your ego because you aren't thinking about your ego. You are thinking about the mission. Conclusion: the compound effect of mastery. This is not a quick fix.
This is a practice. Every time you choose to pause instead of yell, you are doing a rep. You are strengthening a neural pathway. Over time, these small choices compound. You become a person who is unflappable. You become the person everyone looks to in a crisis. You become anti-fragile. You don't just survive stress, you get better because of it. So start today. The next time the world tests you, and it will, remember, you have the remote control. Don't let anyone else change the channel. Thank you for watching Mindset Tools, the channel that shifts your mindset.